What's our policy on that? Do we have a policy for that? We need a policy for that. Have you read our policy on that? I'm going to a conference all next week on the policies about that. Have you checked with legal on that?
I need some wine right now.
Are we going for wine later?
My wife came home and complained, and I was like, talk to the hand lady. I've listened to complaints all day long.
And then I asked her, did you bring wine home?
I'm learning about FMLA and OMG FML.
They had a panel on that new policy at SHRM, and I definitely need to check with legal on that.
OMG, I'm overworked.
Why did they fire all the other HR people and then ask me why I'm so slow? I put wine in my camelback. Backpack, yeah. I'm not going running.
Well, maybe to a wine bar.
We need to be more inclusive as a company. You need to include me more, too. I feel really excluded right now. You need to include me in those executive meetings.
Why am I not invited to the executive meetings? It's not my fault we're getting sued. I told you we could get sued for that. If it weren't for me, this company would get sued a lot more often. We need a bigger training budget. Why doesn't anybody care about training?
I talked to legal, and we may need a policy on training or we might get sued.
That's not very tolerant. That's not very accepting. That's racist. That's misogynistic. That's
offensive.
I don't know why they had me doing HR. I mean, I'm an accountant. Let me check on that and get back with you.
I don't know what she's talking about. She never filed a complaint with me.
No, I never got an email on that.
No, that's not my email. They must have faked it.
This is BS. I can't believe all the BS I have to deal with. It's a good thing they pay me for all this BS.
P.S. Did you bring wine?
What do you mean the bottom line?
What's that?
I'm not dumb. I know all the acronyms.
All the TLAs.
You know what I like about firing people?
All the wine I drink later. I don't hate the CEO. He's just an
Idiot.
See, I'm loyal to both management and employees, and that's why
They both hate me.
I got into HR because there's nothing I liked more than people. And now,
I don't like people. To deal with stress, I put on a camelback and go running. Of course, the camelback's filled with wine and I'm running away from life.
probably the most challenging aspect of human resources is the humans. But also, if I'm in human resources, how come none of these humans give me resources? I motivate people. For example, recently, I ranked all the employees in order of importance, 1 through 150. Of course, the CEO was number 1 and I was number 2. And then we had to lock ourselves in the office because employees 101 through 150 were rioting. But I think it's helping. Engagement's up, and now we know who to fire. I was very excited that we were able to institute a remote working program, and now I work from home every day. Oh, we did this 360-degree feedback thing so everybody could, get their thoughts and feelings out about everybody else, and now everybody's paranoid and unhappy. I was able to get rid of some entry-level worker jobs by having the people applying for jobs do all that work for free. When you get really good at HR, you can drink on the job, especially for someone like me who does HR at a preschool.
I told my CEO we needed 4 more employees this year in the HR department, and he said I was living in a fantasy world. I was like, I don't appreciate your tone, and neither does my unicorn. Probably the worst thing that's happened at my HR job at this company is an employee showed up for work one day with a gun and threatened to kill everybody. No, I guess the worst thing is that it was me. When my boss refused to give me more resources, I immediately sat down and started typing my resignation letter on my Commodore 64. Yeah, I'm sorry your coworker violated the dress code by wearing sandals all last week, but I can't do anything about that. Talk to your manager. Talk to your manager.
Talk to your manager.
It's tough in HR. I don't really have any friends at this job. Except wine. Wine's my friend.
Wine is my friend.
Wine is my friend.
Wine is my friend.
Wine is my friend.
I'm sorry your coworker is laughing occasionally throughout the day. I guess I can't control all the normal human sounds you might hear from other human beings that work around you. I'd suggest you talk to your manager.
And get a sense of humor.
I'm sorry your manager said no, but this isn't like a go talk to mom because dad said no type of thing. Because if I was your mom,
I'd fire you.
I need to go to the SHRM conference so I can complain to people who understand and I can learn more about policies and we can all drink.
Wine.
Is there wine? Whenever I feel bad about having to deliver bad news to someone, I make myself feel even worse by thinking about how much worse it is for them than for me.
Is there wine?
I guess other HR people may not have the same trouble I do with being in human resources because...
Maybe they're not human?
I have a really supportive boss. He's always like, yeah, that's a great idea. You should work on it. We're not going to do it, though, but you should work on that. That's a great idea.
I often make suggestions to management. I say, I think we could keep more employees if you would get rid of the
toxic mold in
their offices. I was interviewing for this HR job one time, and the guy said, isn't it weird that you're a guy in HR? I mean, aren't women better at relationships? I was like, yeah, I don't know about that one. So what do you need a lot of help with? He's like, well, sexism is a big problem here.
Sexism, racism, pretty much all the isms.